So why did this very intelligent woman fall for this much younger loser? Now the guy's name is Jorge, and Jorge's about 35 when this story starts, and he's living in Washington, D.C., and Jorge's got a lot going on. He works as a yoga instructor, he also teaches Spanish in his community, and he's known to be a handsome guy. Just look at this handsome motherfucker. And so one day in 2005, a woman takes his Spanish class. This woman, Sue. Sue is 47 and she's very intelligent. She's a professor at American University School of Business. She teaches accounting and taxation. So she starts taking Jorge's class, and she appears to like him and his style of teaching. So eventually, he starts teaching her yoga as well, and he becomes her private yoga instructor. And as they regularly meet for lessons and the more time they spend together, the more Sue starts thinking Jorge, he kind of fine. And Jorge starts thinking Sue kind of fine, even though he's significantly younger than her. Anyway, one thing leads to another and they start smashing, and then they start dating. And a few years go by, and it's now 2008. And Jorge and Sue, they're still together, and it seems like Sue is super in love with him. And at some point during their relationship, Jorge discovers that she has a bit of cash saved up. I mean, she's not rich or anything, she's a college professor, but she has a little bit of funds stashed. So he goes to her and he convinces her to let him invest her money for her. He tells her that he has experience trading stocks and he says he'd love to help build a secure financial future for the both of them. Then he suggests that they create an investment fund together, using only her money, of course. And Sue trusts him completely, so she agrees. And so Jorge opens up a joint investment account, and Sue starts transferring some of her savings into it. And from there, he begins day trading with the money, which is essentially gambling. And he doesn't know what he's doing, so he isn't very good at it, and pretty quickly, he starts losing. But instead of admitting that this isn't going well, allegedly, Jorge tells Sue that they simply need to invest more. Well, whatever he tells her, he convinces her to remortgage her house, withdraw money from her retirement fund. She even borrows money from her dad and hands it over to Jorge to invest. But no matter how much money she pours in, he keeps making terrible trades and he keeps losing. Except that he's not losing all of it. When he takes her money to invest, he also secretly pockets a portion of it and he transfers it over to his personal accounts. So Sue is the one losing money while he is actually making money. Now, Sue is an accounting and taxation professor, so I want to assume at some point she must have